Hashtag electric vehicle powertrain, a quick look inside. Scene, a person stands in front of an open electric vehicle hood, gesturing towards the components. Hey, gearheads, ever wondered what makes an electric vehicle tick? Let's dive into the heart of the beast, the powertrain. First, ditch the gas tank, we've got a high-voltage battery pack storing the juice. Think of it as the EV's energy reservoir. Next, the electric motor, this bad boy converts that stored electricity into pure, silent power. No pistons, no explosions, just smooth, instant torque. And how do we control all this? Well, the power electronics act as the brain, managing the flow of energy between the battery, motor, and wheels. But wait, there's more. The regenerative braking system captures energy during deceleration, topping off the battery and extending your range. So, there you have it, the electric vehicle powertrain, a symphony of technology propelling us towards a cleaner future. Smiling, now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some electrifying driving to do.
Yeah, so we will talk about the powertrain system in a car, and in order to do so, we are taking the example of a communication network architecture of a modern car, and we see here the powertrain domain, made of several components communicating with each other. In order to explain that, we'll take the example of the adaptive cruise control, which is a feature that my friend Verdes, for example, likes the most in his car. So actually, the adaptive cruise control can be activated vocally, for example, instead of pushing a button and so on to do so. So I take the scenario of a driver having a vocal assistant in his car. So the driver can, for example, say, "Hey, assistant, can you activate the adaptive cruise control?" And the vocal assistant, component module will get the message, translate the request into a canned message, which will be transmitted to the head unit, which will pack this canned message, integrate this canned message into an Ethernet message, which will be transmitted to the central gateway, which will forward it to the powertrain control module, which will extract then the PDUs inside the message and put them into canned messages, which will be transmitted to the engine control units here, in order to activate the adaptive cruise control. And here, for example, the speed will be maintained to a constant value. So here we see that, for example, we can have two engine control units, one for the front, one for the rear, in case we have two engines in an electric cars, and then we have a battery management system, handling the state of charge and so on. So here, this is an example of concrete scenario of the activation of the adaptive cruise control, requiring the interaction of the infotainment system and the powertrain system. Thank you very much.
DAC motion, let's move fast forward.